And your boy Friday the Southern Band. Charges on the beat.
To the spoon to get your information. To the spoon to be part of our discussion. Spoon, spoon, spoon television. Spoon, spoon, spoon radio station.
Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Monrovia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Africa. Just to spoon you will know. If the children crying for starvation, just to spoon. You want to get a news update, my brother, to spoon. You want to know what is happening, Moravia, to spoon. Politicians want to make their decision, just to spoon. You want to know what's happening in the ministry, to spoon. To spoon. To spoon. You from Fonjama, Maryland, to spoon. To spoon. If you eat Cape Town, congratulate my brother, to spoon. You got a Spoon TV, you got a Spoon Radio, to spoon. To spoon. You want to get a news update, to spoon. What? Yeah, Rastafari. Kilibamba, 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 kilibamba. What I want? Yes, what you got today?
Spoon TV.
Yes, what you got today?
Spoon TV. Spoon.
Skiddy dabado.
Spoon TV. Spoon entertainment. To the spoon to get your information. To the spoon to be part of the spoon television. Spoon radio station.
Yes, I, a special one from the CEO, stand coming with the spoon. And your boy Friday the Southern Band. Charges on the beat.
To the spoon to get your information. To the spoon to be part of our discussion. Spoon, spoon, spoon television. Spoon, spoon, spoon radio station.
Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Liberia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in Monrovia. Spoon gonna tell you what is happening in.
Okay, definitely Spoon is going to tell you what's happening in Monrovia. And of course, that's why the Spoon Talk is here this evening to do just that, to tell you exactly what's happening.
You want to know what is happening
in Monrovia and of course other parts of the country. Good evening, folks, and a pleasant to welcome to another very, very fascinating edition of the Spoon Talk on Spoon FM and Spoon TV, Fabric FM and Fabric TV, Super FM. and support TV as well. My name is Yekezi Zobel, sitting this evening as your sound coordinator. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, please invite someone to listen alongside you, because a lot are in store here for you. Let's now cross over to the team. Dr. Richardson, welcome.
Hi, Yekezi. How are you doing?
I'm not getting you. You're probably muted.
Can you hear me now? I'm not muted from my end.
Okay. I can hear you now.
Yeah. Oh, great. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, that's good. How's Monrovia?
Yeah, Monrovia is relatively good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, it's very nice. We had a nice weather today. It is getting cold over here, but today was a little bit nice. So that's good. We appreciate that. Yes, for the cold.
Yeah, likewise, also, the weather wasn't too bad, though there was, some downpour of rain early on this morning, but, the day went well.
Okay, that's good. How's political life in Monrovia?
Well, I think the rice issue remains a serious problem in the country. So, there's report that, rice is in the country, but the price of rice, remain the same. I mean, the increased price, not declining, because earlier, a 25 kg bag of rice was purchased for like 2,200, 2,300, but since the rice crisis, I mean, the price increased. Some areas it's been bought for 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. When the crisis was at the peak, it was being bought for 5,500 to some places, but now at least it is gradually the price of rice, is gradually decreasing, because I asked at a few shops and stores today, and our store 4,000. The least price that I was given today was 3,500, but the number price, has always been 2,300.
So 5,000 our money in US dollars is how much?
5,000. Okay, so $20 is 3,000. So 5,000 will be like almost $15.
Say that again.
5,000 will be almost $30. Yeah, 5,000 will be almost $30.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're paying the height of your price increase was $30.
Yeah.
That's some. Well, until we figure out the cause of the rice shortage, and we're sincere and honest with ourselves, then we'll have a good resolution to the problem, and then our country will be able to move forward. But at this point, we kind of putting a band-aid on the situation, and until we really, really sit down as a country in everything that we do and be honest with what we do. The rice shortage is here to stay. From our perspective, it is here to stay. Good day. How are you? Is he hearing us?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Maybe he's on the phone. Yeah. So that's my view on the rice shortage in the country. I feel badly, but again, it is Liberians who have to feel, all of us have a responsibility to make our country a better place. Good evening. Oh, now you can hear me? I saw your post. Good day.
I've been hearing you, but I was on the line with the CEO.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm okay.
You okay? How are you doing? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, your post was a very
well, good morning. I'm great.
You're part of the GM club, right?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the constitution for the GM
club.
the membership form, the constitution. I don't want a club where we don't pay dues, because yesterday I heard they got political party in Liberia when they don't pay dues. So the party were running on just the leadership contribution. It's a very interesting thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's a delay. You got a delay.
Yeah,
that's it.
Delay.
You have a delay. How in the world you can have a whole political party? Then you say the political party was ran by the leadership giving their own personal money. So where the leadership then getting the money from? Your answer.
Who thought I was again?
You're not listening to the show yesterday. How is MPP party being ran?
I was not listening to the show. I went in different state.
Oh, okay. I heard I had to say MPP party.
MPP, they will tow their own law.
They can tow their own law because they don't pay dues. When you tow your own law, you carry something. They say only certain people been carrying the party for a while. That the only party they say in Liberia that people.
Why ANC is always interested? Why ANC is? Why ANC is always interested in political dispute?
What do you mean?
I said why ANC folks, any party that get dispute, you always have ANC people diving into that party. Why you get interest so much?
Give me an example of what you're speaking about. All parties have dispute, including
Liberty
ANC.
Party.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty Party today you are married to one of the factions. Today you are married to one of them.
So James, are you trying to say the people in Liberty Party are not sensible enough that ANC can just come and marry them and say we want y'all, we will just take y'all like that? You think marriage is a two-way street? Liberty Party faction that joined ANC, they did that openly, intentionally, and willingly and consciously. We didn't get alcohol to drink, or we didn't drug them.
Again, here we are. You have more interest again in NPP. Why?
I don't have interest in MPP. I have interest in Liberia. I have interest in the type of party where nobody can pay dues. They don't sound correct to me. Something else. So where the money coming from for them to have their convention? Where have the money come from? That's my concern, and that's my question. Since Charles Taylor time,
which money
have been paid.
The money to run the party?
Huh? Say that again, James.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah, be careful before your own dispute carry you people.
Oh, what? You breaking out, man, James. You delay.
I said, okay. I come in. Let me log back in.
Yeah. Actually, I want to congratulate James for his. I saw he put that he had orientation with his school, so that's really good. That's quite an accomplishment to at least be able to start something to improve your life. So that's really great. So our guest is already here. DJ Blue, if I can call you that. I'm so accustomed to calling you that name. Is that okay?
Absolutely fine by me. Very, very fine by me. Everybody calls me DJ Blue.
Okay, good. Usually at Spoon, we like to call people by their professional names, their government name.
When I said otherwise, but that's the name that's the popular name.
Yeah. Okay, good. Good. Obviously, I want to welcome you to Spoon. I,
Thank you.
I, I know that you're not a stranger here with us. Actually, when we were in Liberia, you were with us for many days, which I appreciate that. You also help organize the little, concert that we have, bringing all the musicians together, which is very, I appreciate that. Very inspiring of you to be able to support the music industry in Liberia. So I also want to tell you thank you. I mean, I have said it in person when I saw you, but I want to tell you thank you for that. So welcome to Spoon. The rest of the panelists will be joining us. Kef Hassan, Peabody, Tomalin. I'm also, not to be rude, I need to be excused shortly because, as you probably know, the ANC is having a very huge event this weekend, and I should I I should be getting ready to go, but I'm working here today on Spoon.
Sure,
So
sure, sure.
yeah, yeah. So
Absolutely.
tell the panelists who you are. I know you political aspirant running to be
Yeah,
representative for district number 17, right?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yes, absolutely. Bernard Benson. Just like she said, DJ Blue. That's the name the whole country know. And that is the name that I always inscribe on the ballot paper, DJ Blue. Because if I put Bernard Blue Benson, not that many person will know it. But I'm glad to be here today. Of course, I hate to see you up this morning. We had our usual morning conversation, and I told him about things that is happening in the district, um, in our district, especially our free medical outreach that he helped as a person to help me to establish, and is doing a lot of well, is doing a lot of good things out there. Not only in the district, but even across the district in Bummy County, in District 16 and so forth. Is doing so well on a daily basis. Those are things that people don't hear about. I guess when people talk about Blue, you only get to know about the entertainment side, about the
Yes,
music and the radio stations and so forth.
absolutely.
Yeah, but there's the other side that we need to pay attention to it. And I think I'm here to draw more attention on that ambulance service that has actually been operating since 2016, 2017, quietly. You know, if I give you some stats, very amazing. I checked the manifest of the ambulance, and almost 83 young ladies have given birth in our, in our service in our
Wow.
ambulance.
Wow.
Yes, plus yeah, because we established it to plow after hours, like from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning, where there's absolutely, and I'll say it without any hesitation, there's absolutely no a medical service or ambulance available during that time. So we provide free service, and since 2017, we've been doing that quietly, and it has been helping our people. And so I just want to show up a lot of light on that. There are Liberians that are sacrificing every night, every day, going out to places where you don't even know about. Yeah, and they are helping our people. So I think those are some of the stuff I just want to bring to light here on the program tonight.
Yeah. Thank you so much, DJ Blue, for being here today. Um, and actually, I'm very familiar with your district. I actually have a home in your district. I don't know if you know
Oh,
that.
really? Where?
Pekwa,
Where?
the Pekwa
Huh?
area. Pekwa,
Oh, break off. Break off. Okay.
Pekwa. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And
Ah, okay.
also, so your district kind of take in Banjo, Parker, Payne area,
Marco
corner area.
Corner.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All that break off, Bronco,
Uh-huh.
all those
Uh-huh.
areas. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm very
I, I,
interested in that
I didn't
area
know
in
that.
terms of
I really didn't know
Huh?
But let me tell you something. Our district is a great district. Let me say congratulations for being a resident of District 17. I think it's by far one of the greatest district in Liberia. You know, what I mean, blessed, endowed with potential. Yeah, we just need to pull that out. I mean, and that is one of the main reason I threw. I am going to throw my hat in the race.
Okay,
The
awesome.
council.
Did you guys
Yeah.
breaking news? You hear it? DJ Blue is in the race. Breaking news.
Oh, absolutely. I really don't think of the news now. Everybody's. I think, especially the people of District 17. I think they are already. It's visible. I'm there every day. You know, they see my 5 by 8 meters billboards over the city, so that I absolutely know exactly what's going on.
Well, Stanton is here. How you doing? Want to circle back to you?
CEO.
Thank you very much. The Blue.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
I'm gonna ask a woman the name of the area she live at. Ask her where in District 17 she live.
I come on now. She
No,
told me already.
No. Just wait, brother. That's where she said. Where in District 17 you live?
I'm not even answering you because you don't even know
I
the area.
guarantee you, she doesn't know how to pronounce it. She doesn't know that.
You know the
Blue, don't pronounce it, brother. You see, that's something about ANC. They do all the talking in America.
Why I gotta do ANC?
Blue.
Yeah.
Wait. Blue. That's something about ANC, right?
They got nothing to do with ANC.
No, Blue. Listen to this. They just agree that the election of Liberia will be here in America. I saw the area she live. Where in District number 17 you live?
You don't even know where we're talking about. Me and Blue know where we're talking about.
That's what she said. You look at me.
You know that.
You look at me and I walk from Nukuta Noa Panton to VOA on the display camp, the first display camp. And only Blue know that camp. We crossed the river, we went to that VOA display camp with mattresses on our head. And you say, I know that. You look at me, that have whole family to Banjo. Whole family to Banjo. But I mean, I used to hustle to Hotel Africa. You say, I know the area.
How many years ago?
So let me ask you, the area you live, that your husband built your beautiful home, where?
I'm not telling you, I'm not at liberty to tell you, CEO. In fact, I even want to talk about this.
I heard a woman pronouncing the word, right? I said, are you kidding me?
You say pronouncing. You pronounce it, ain't being in the area pronouncing.
That's so bad. But she pronounced it right.
No, Blue. At least
I did pronounce it right.
But you get Liberian in you, Blue. Don't do that. They woman from right here, New Jersey corner, right at Cycloville. Tell her to pronounce the area name. That's all we ask. And we'll move on.
Can you please just say you live in District 17? Just say you live in District 17. I think it will be.
Actually, I even telling him where I live because I know exactly where I live. That's the most important thing.
No. You know exactly where your husband built your beautiful house, but not where you live. You live here in New Jersey. Let's set our record straight.
You need to stop. I live in Liberia. That's what. So, people tell like bro, you can't do that because your man stand on the day. You just
Blue, I know. But man, Blue, welcome to the show, man. Today Friday,
thank you,
I'm all tired in the office. Yeah, I'm waiting for the guys to come up for me to leave, but I just couldn't let you're hanging with Dr. Richardson. She felt that yeah, but Blue, I mean, you say you're going to run District 17. Will it be another DJ 1212? Or you think it's on a whole another level now? Talk to me. I got to hit you a little bit. You think we're on another level with the District 17 thing?
We've been on another level. CEO, look, there's not a regular person can come on his first try, come second in Maserati County. It hasn't happened before. A person with any political parties. Are you aware that I got more votes than all the traditional parties? A regular person don't do that. I don't want you to measure my performance from the last election. You know that was you and I knew exactly what those elections was about, and I still came third. You understand? I'm talking about election where one candidate was spending $7 million, the other one spending probably somewhere there. And I came in as an independent person, a lone wolfer, you know what I mean, fighting a conglomeration of parties. Come on now, you know what the result was going to be like. So, but I had to be in the race.
Because you myself spoke, but I want you to talk to your folks in District 17. I have 3 sisters living in District 17, DJ Blue. 3 sisters, to tell you the truth. My sister Cecilia Witherspoon got her family over there. You know, I know the district, right? And I know my man Kazulu, because then they cast a lot for Kazulu, but apparently they are complaining to me and some friends from the church, family member that left drinking time, and now they are living in District 17. They are complaining about Kazulu. The issue. You, DJ Blue, let's welcome Dr. Peabody first, because I want us to go into this thing. Let's face it, DJ Blue. You have done extremely well, the Ebola and whatsoever, but the issue with District 17 is kind of different. The people want their own. The people want someone to represent them. The people say they have suffered a lot. The roads is one of the worst roads in Moserado County. Worst beyond measure. The school system is so horrible. Young men and women getting on pen and keke to take them to Broad Street to go to school. Before they get their class over, they're ringing the bell on them to go back home. When a road is like you get a swimming pool, leaving the main road going down to Hotel Africa Road, it's like a swimming pool. These things need to be discussed. So where DJ Blue coming in, I want you to talk to your folks listening to you tonight, DJ. Seriously, I feel for that district.
Right. Now let me say this. If you listen at what I've been saying on most of my interviews on other radio stations, other platforms, even at intellectual centers all around the district, I tell people that the biggest problem in our district is not even in our district. The biggest problem that we have in District 17 is the corridor towards District 17. The road handles a whole lot of development that is supposed to happen in our district. You understand, Stanton? Let me take you back into history a little bit and bring you back. You know that you see that road right there, that corridor right there. That corridor was constructed in 1978, 1979 to accommodate the OAU conference there at the Unity Conference Center. Yeah, Hotel Africa. Now, I remember vividly, I was around 7, 8 years old, that when that road was constructed, a whole day, my man, you only get probably like 60 or 70 vehicles plowing that road. You understand? But fast forward to now, it has changed. And over, I think, 45 to 50 years now, absolutely nothing has been done to improve that corridor. So if you remember, District 17 was a district that provided jobs for the people that live in that district. My mother worked at the Hotel Africa, and that's how I went to school. You understand? But the corridor that leads towards District 17 is tackling everything that's supposed to happen in this district. I'll tell you a story about myself.
Seriously.
And this is by far the first thing that we must tackle as a district. People are moving out of District 17. Businesses are not plowing or not venturing into District 17 to give our people opportunity. You understand? This is the biggest problem we have in our district. I've been seeing it for years now. Everybody in District 17. We must pay attention to that first. Look, let me say something. You see that District 17, so much potential. I remember our district was the epicenter of tourism. You know, I come back with the same tourism now. District 17 was the epicenter of tourism in our country.
Look at the villa. The villa gone. Look at the beaches gone. Hotel Africa is in Rome. I mean, you got to talk to us. That's the district that should be bringing money to the country.
Absolutely. Let me say this. You remember Tropicana Beach is still there. But how will we as a people encourage investors to come there when the first thing that they tell us, the first thing that they say is the road that leads towards our district? Stan, I'm telling you, on a normal day, on a normal day, from Broadville to Broad Street, sometimes you might take 2.5 hours. If it's real bad, sometimes you take 3 hours and 4 hours. It's killing the productivity of anybody. That is our biggest problem in the district. Now, I've said it. I think last year sometime, of course, nobody replied. I wrote all the lawmakers in all the counties because not only us in District 17 is being affected. You have people in Grand Cape Mount. You have Bomi County. You have Babulu County. All of us use that route to come to town. So what I did, I think sometime last year, we wrote all the lawmakers, and I was just pleading to them. I said, look, you all should get together, form a little caucus and knock on the door of the government. The same way they are developing from ELW Junction to Coca-Cola Factory, why you can do that to Broadway? I mean, in my guesstimation, my little guesstimation, you have more than 1 million people live across that corridor. More than that. And we're still plowing on a road, on a corridor that was constructed almost 45 years ago. That's a disservice to the people. And that is the first thing where we must talk about. If you fix that road, development will come into our district. You have businesses coming. You have people investing more. You have more people. I'm telling you, that is one of the biggest hindrances in the district right now, the road leading to the district. You understand? So for me, that is something I've been very passionate about. People talk about development in the district. Yeah, how would you bring development in the district when the corridor leading toward, the district is not even established? You understand? So we need to pay attention to that. I mean, and we as a people, the people of District 17 need to voice more about that.
Yes. Yeah. So, Dr. Peabody, how are you doing today?
Good to see everybody. Good to see Ambassador Bernard Blue Benson, my friend and brother. Good to see you, Dr. Richardson.
Good to see you. How are you doing?
I am well, sir. I'm well. Good to see you, man. Welcome back to the Spoon.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Right. You know, this was my home anyway.
Yes. I'll let you ask DJ Blue your question, and then I'll ask my question. I spent a lot of time in that district. I will tell you how I've been in that district. So I have thoughts about, I have vision about how you could improve or how any lawmaker can improve the district. But go ahead.
I hope you share that. Ambassador Blue, it's good to see you always, and let me also commend you. You are somebody who will not give up, and which is good. You continue that path of resiliency. Sure. Whether you try, you fall down, get up, fall down, get up, and you are still rolling. Now you are. I know a few years ago, if Sir Joseph have not ran in that race, you would have been the next senator of Montserrat County. I mean, you came right next, almost to him. So, you're still a very popular man, powerful man in that district. How do you see the current representative that is there now? How do you see, what have he done? The representative for the district that you are contesting, what have he done since he been there? And what do you think you can do that he had not done, or what do you think that it's time for him to go? Do you think it's time for him to go?
For me, Body, I really delve into what he did and what he didn't do. For me, I think the foundation of development is superseding everything your predecessor did, and that's how I see it. I personally think we have our plans. We have we know what we have rolled out for our district, but I'm not going to go back what Honorable Kazulu did and what he didn't do and what he was supposed to do. I'm not going to delve into that, but I know that if we're fortunate to get there, we'll do a whole lot different. And if you follow me, everything I do is first of its kind, and it tops the status quo. That's how I do. So I think the district will make a very, 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 very good choice by coming our way.
Let me ask you, my ambassador Bernard Blue Benson. I know you were on earlier and you said some of the things, but what are some of the things that you bring? What are some of the qualities you bring to District 14 that people should grab onto you and say, look, this is our man. This is the person we're talking about. This is the man who will move our agenda. What are some of those qualities you bring, my friend?
Listen, for me, what I tell people, the first thing first, you must have your district at heart. Let me get to that first. We was providing relief in our district even before we decided to get into politics. Since 2012, 2013, the records are there. We were helping people with public latrines and hand pumps and so forth. I'm proud to be on record as saying, before we decided to get into politics, I was by far one of the biggest contributor to the construction of the Zone 6 police depot in Broadville that services the whole district. So just like the old people say, the Christmas would be good for from the eve. I always tell people, everybody has the right to want to be representative or put their hat in the race to be a representative. But I tell my people, ask every one of us, even me, what did you do for your district when you were an ordinary citizen, just like me and you? We will know what you do for your district when you get there. You understand what I'm saying? So the people in District 17, we've been helping them a very long time ago. Plus, me personally, my developmental deliverables is not only confined to a district, it's national. Look, you can point to that many people that have created jobs all over the country. We've impacted people in different counties all over, and they are still there. You understand? So for me, I'm a manager. And that's how I will proceed in my in my political sojourn. So, I mean, all the records are there. Everything is there. All the records are there. And I know the people of District 17 themselves, they know. They can see.
I beg you. You got a question? I just trying to hit the blue man. I got to do my own rapidly because I should be leaving from here pretty soon. DJ Blue, seriously.
Yes, sir.
You cannot say you would not go after Kazulu. Maybe I didn't hear you right. There's something about you that we cannot find in Kazulu. The people of District 17 cannot find in Kazulu. What makes you different from him? This guy took $30,000. He came on the phone talk. Now I will lay this for you because people will say I left trouble, no problem. I have family in District 17. I say I'm going to tell you this because folks will say I left trouble, but no problem. Kazulu came on our show. He took the 30,000. He said he's going to build a bridge. Have he built the bridge? Is there a bridge to nowhere? What's the people price 30,000? What's the second 30,000? When you take that 30,000, what's your message about the 30,000? Is he giving back to the people? Again, when the citizen of District 17 went in front of his compound, people are living on a roof. Multi-touches roof, zinc houses. Went in front of this guy, huge. I'm not hating him. He got a compound, fenced in. He cannot see his own people. They cannot see him once he entered that compound. and he called the Liberia National Police to arrest those folks. It's in the mind of those people within District 17. They arrested them in front of his compound when they were asking about the 30,000. Will you take that 30,000? What have he done with the people 30,000? Are you mad? That folks going, the place is horrible, man. Don't lecture us about you will be a nice politician. District 17, they don't need to be having a nice politician, man. You gotta fight a good fight for the people.
Let me tell you something. Right now, Senator. I know, I can delve into the Honorable Kazulu $30,000 thing because I have absolutely no knowledge about it. But
but you have knowledge that he took the 30,000, right?
I don't have knowledge about. Listen. I heard some things, a while ago. In that regards. But my people. Trust me, after the show, I will be informed. After the show, I will be informed. But did he raise 30,000 on your show?
He took the 30,000 from the election. Remember, DJ, where have you been? The people taking the money from the election, man. Did he build the bridge? Your people want to. Yeah, remember? Are you supporting Kazulu or are you running against him?
As far as I know, Honorable Kazulu is not contesting District 17, contesting in Grand Kempa County.
So he's running away now.
If you can call it that if you may, Stanton. But as far as the $30,000 is concerned, what I heard, is that a bridge around the and I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Stand to be corrected. A bridge around the Red Hill field was constructed. I may be wrong. That is as far as I know about it, and the former representative is credited for that. That is how far I know. But as far as the whole thing with
former representative, you say former representative?
Not the former, but the current representative.
No man, what's going on with you today, DJ Blue?
No. That is as far as I know. Look, Spoon, you already know me. When I all set for something, I sometimes I rarely pay attention to what others are doing. I set focus on what I am doing, and exactly what I came here to tell you and my people about what I'm doing. What I'm doing in the district, what I've been doing in the district, and what I want to do in the district. I think, But as far as what Honorable Kazulu has done, look, I'm saying to anybody that Bernard Benson, as a representative of District 17, will be a whole different ball game. I mean, that's where I was born. That is where my neighbor's ring is buried. That's where I paid taxes to the Liberian government. Is where all my properties are and everything I ever owned in this world. So I have a connection to that district. I became a man in that district. I went to kindergarten in that district, high school in that district. So I'm connected right there. So and this is why I keep the pitch to our people.
So DJ Blue, I actually spent a lot of time in the district. My aunt, Chicken, was the former, yes, it's my aunt.
Yeah.
Mayor of Broadville, yes. So I had to, drive around the district. I sometimes sat in some of her meetings in talking to some of the people.
What year was that?
That for Gap of the Year business.
Oh,
so,
okay.
But anyway, and one of the things that I talked to her about is probably the same thing you are thinking about in terms of development. And she was telling me the challenges, and I want you to address this. The challenges she was facing at the time is that getting money for the district. Now, I mean, you as a representative will get $30,000. She did tell me about the county development fund at the time, were supposed to trickle down to the different districts. How do you think you would get fund for your district? What are some of the things that you can promote in the district to bring in money into the district? You talk about tourism. You got like Carrier Mission, obviously in the district as well. You talk about it being the corridor to Cape Mount, and also people have to pass through there to go to Sierra Leone, obviously. So what are some of the things that you think that you can do to bring money? Because that's an issue. The people don't pay taxes. It's not like here in the United States where I live, my taxes pay for my development.
Yeah.
So
let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Let me just give you a story. So there's a bridge that separates Virginia and Clay Ashland. If you know me, I'm a person I don't wait on other people. I don't wait on the target. I get there and I try to do it myself. I at least make an effort. So there's a bridge that has been broken for a couple of years. So I went there. They invited me there. Spoon, listen now. So I went there. I called the commissioners of Virginia and then the mayor of Clay Ashland. I said all of them down. I said, look, listen. I said, this bridge right here you're looking at, we as a community, we can get together and fix this bridge. We all can put chip in and fix it. The problem they had masoners fixing the bridge. I said, well, bridges are constructed by engineers, not masoners. So I sort of like put everybody together, and I said, look, we will beg the people in America. There's the Virginia Association and the Ashland. Yeah, all of them are there. These people would love to see people getting together. But one of the biggest issue here in all that is trust. Is the thing they call trust. People will not send the money, or people will not contribute to anything without trust. You talk about 30,000. 30,000 is what is how can 30,000 empower a community? You need far more than that. You understand? So what we did, we got everybody together. Before I know, the government step in and say, since we talk about it on a few radio stations, of course, us, we talk about it. The government came to themselves and said, look, we are going to fix the bridge. So I saw that as a win-win. You understand? But that is my approach to development. I'll take 2, 3, 4 steps, and you come and help. And you come and help and finish it. There's a lot of things that community can do. And Spoon, you know it. All of y'all know it. There's a lot of things the community can do by themselves. Plenty things that community can do by themselves. Instead of sitting and okay, let one of the government coming. Okay, no. And that is some of the look. Take for example Ghana. In the community, and of course I know we got 2 different economies, but just take for example Ghana. The neighborhood association gets together and make sure that if you're building a house or if you're buying a piece of land, you will pave the road going to that to your house, and we'll stop there, and the person that buys side, they will pave the road going to that place. That's how Ghana is developed by the people. You understand? So we got to snap out of that.
So I'm kind of confused. Blue man. Yeah, but Blue man, let's go back to this 30,000 issue. Yeah, Blue. We can't skip that. Everybody want to know. What do you know? Yeah, what do you know about the 30,000 though?
Absolutely not that much. Not that much. I will be very now on my something on the parents here. I will have all to tell you about it. But right now,
Blue,
Spoon, I can.
Blue, you got a radio station. Mm-hmm. You got a TV station. You're on social media. You're on the social outlets. Everything, man. Blue, you want to sit on Spoon and tell us and the audience that you, DJ Blue, Triple B, Benson Blue, Bernard Blue Benson Jr., you have a little information about the 30,000? Is that what you're telling us tonight?
Listen, Spoon. I just told you and I explained to you. Yes, I know about a whole thing about the 30,000. Can I go in depth with it? No, I cannot. I will get the information. Or something about, and I will let you know. But I do know there was a scuffle of some sort. Look, I'm not, and I'm not yet.
So you're going to be representative. You're going to be representative, and I know Kev, that Richardson P. Battle will come in. But I want to hold you, DJ Blue. Folks are saying, look at what us are saying. Joker. I know I agree with her, but what she's saying. Look at what Jim said. Hey, Blue. Look at what Lincoln said. Look at these people now. They say, seriously, Facebook users say, seriously, Blue? 30,000 been on the street for a long time. Your man Kazuru chopped the first one. He took the second one. Lawmakers then running away from 30,000. The entire Senate said they will not take it, but it's still there in the recast budget. And you telling us you want to be represented for District 17, but you are saying that you know little about this 30,000. The man used the 30,000, as he said, to build a bridge to nowhere. They cannot give a count for the 30,000. Will you take 30,000? If offered, will you accept this 30,000 for your district?
To develop the effectuate development in district? Absolutely. Look, let me say, look, I'm spending more than almost that in helping people in the district on a daily basis right now. You understand? Out of pocket. Why wouldn't I? And the people are benefiting. People of district same day. I send you videos. If you go on my page, Team DJ Blue, you'll see videos there.
We are about to start running some of your pictures and video. We see what you're doing, but let's talk about the 30,000. You say you would take the 30,000. Do you know what the 30,000 is offered for? Firstly, do you know what all the lawmakers, how they got the money, how they came to getting 30,000?
Absolutely, I followed that. Absolutely, I followed that, and I what I follow, some lawmakers refused it, and so forth. If $30,000 or $60,000 is offered to carry on developmental project in your district, will you refuse it, Stanton?
If I'm running, I'm not running, DJ Blue.
Huh? No, I'm asking you. If you was a lawmaker, if you was a lawmaker and they offer you $30,000 or $100,000 to carry on developmental initiative in your district, will you refuse it?
I'm not a lawmaker. I'm not running to be a lawmaker, DJ Blue. You are running to be a lawmaker. The issue that we're struggling with right now is that you say you would take it. You say you would take the money.
The
money is not your paycheck, though. Why can't you give it to your district superintendent, to your community leaders? Why can't they sign for it? Why should it come through you, through your office? Are you not doing the work of a superintendent?
Listen. If you following me, if you follow me, isn't it going back to the district? If I said yeah, I will take $30,000 and use it for the to effectuate development in our district. Where is it going? Is it coming in my pocket and I use it to spend it? Yeah.
But that's the question I asked you. Some of your men that took it and ran away with it, my man. They ate it.
Absolutely, that's no. Look, anybody that takes the money for a district and eat it, come on now.
But why should it come to you? That's your work. What's the purpose of what would be you going in the house? You going there? You want to be a representative? Is that your work? To take the money on behalf of the people? Is that what they're sending you there for?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you ask a question. My man, why you tricky? That trick question you ask a question.
Okay, let me leave the guy alone. You just
feel like getting me hot tire today on the radio here. You understand? Look, stand up. You know all I have for my district is good heart. You know exactly what I'm doing in my district right now. What I've been doing there. Come on now, $30,000, $60,000, so forth, whatever it is. Come on now. You shouldn't measure me by that. You know better than that.
I took this from the guy that is sitting now as a representative. He running to Cape Man now to go eat another 30,000 from the people in Cape Man. So he running away from District 17. Are you seeking his endorsement? That's why you don't want to go after him?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Look, no, absolutely not. I'm not endorsing anybody. But in the meantime, I won't delve into things. I'm glad you're bringing it out to me right now. I'm not going to delve into things that I can't go in depth with, and I know you're frustrated with that.
So, DJ Blue, I hear you say that you've done a lot of things for your district. You have spent more than the $30,000 that we're talking about, and
sure,
the issue is accountability and laws as it relates to the $30,000.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So, we know there are people who are legislators who are not accounting for that money. They say they're building things, they're doing things in the district, and we don't see the receipts. We don't. Sometimes you go and check. This receipt is not there. And then another issue is about sustainability.
Yeah.
Yes. So what happens after Kazulu is not elected and he's developing a bridge or a school? Who's going to sustain that? If you come in there and say, "Well, I don't want to build a bridge or a school. I want to do my ambulance or my business, or my school business." So we have two issues here. So I would like for someone who's running to speak about ways that it can create laws or strengthen laws that relates to accountability and sustainability. And I'd like for you to speak about that if you can. But that is the issue.
Yeah, and I do understand that. Doc, that is one of the fundamental problems we have here in Liberia: accountability. For me, I'm a businessman, and that is what we live by: accountability. I do most of my business with NGOs, multinational NGOs. So you have to be strong on that. But that has been one of the biggest problem in our parliamentary structure. People going away with things meant for the people, and there's absolutely no, because the body has to stand firm together as one to fight against that, Doc. You understand? This is absolutely not a one person fight. You understand? Accountability is a very big problem in our country. Me as a person, one of the biggest problem we have is we do not measure people before we elect them. You understand? We take people from who have no sustainable or no proven track record of earning for themselves, and then we give them political power. And then you will have this over and over. Like me, if you know me, I ran in elections, and I keep on because I'm a businessman. You understand? So, me speaking. I mean, against it, I think it's a fundamental problem that the whole body got to speak about. Me as a person, one cannot just speak about it. It's something that all of us got to sit down and talk about. But for me, just like I said, I come from the NGO sector. Accountability is big. Is something that everything I do, even the people that work for me, everything I do, I practice it at my office. I practice it in the business I do, and so forth. So for me, is the bedrock of all that I do. You understand?
Yeah. So we're gonna go to Kev because he hasn't said anything. He's been sitting quietly.
Kev passed the time to me. Kev told me to ask this question.
Okay. I just want to recognize Kev. That's all. But go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Kev, how are you doing, Chief?
Not bad, my brother. How are you?
Not bad.
So, DJ Blue, you're running as an independent. Am I correct?
Absolutely. That is where my strength is, independent. I've always ran independent. Yes. And this election won't be anything different.
Which party are you a member of as of now?
Yeah. I'm a member of PLP. I know you're going to bring that. I'm a member of PLP. But from now till election, that this is politics. Things change and so forth. So we don't know from now to election where it takes us. But I've always been an independent force. All elections I've ran in, and this, I don't think this one will be different.
This election will be crazy, DJ Blue. We are seeing a lot of stuff happening. LP, Yombli Kanga LP, Musa Belete LP, NPP, Joa Howard NPP, Senator Jimmy NPP. Things changing. Things going crazy. CPP,
crazy, absolutely.
CPP actually they went their own way. Mr. Comey got his CPP. Joseph Boaga got his CPP.
Yeah.
I mean, talk to Liberians tonight. I understand you going now as an independent. That's the way to go. We saw that with Edwin Snow and other folks. Talk to those that are sitting on the fence right now. What will be your message to them about this voting 2023?
Voting 2023, absolutely. Look, and I'll say it fairly. If you're satisfied with the status quo, you know where to vote. If you're not, you know where to vote also. But, and I know, Stella, I know what you're bringing me, and I'll say, and I'll come there. But it is quite unfortunate to see the division in the opposition. Very, very much unfortunate. And it's confusing a lot of people. I'm on the street every day, and I'll give you a forecast. You said this election will be crazy. I agree with you. It'll be crazy. It'll be the lowest turnout election you've ever seen in your life.
Is it the lowest?
Lowest. It will be absolutely because people are confused. You just spoke about the separation in of the political parties. Look, the voters are confused. I'm on the street every day. The people are confused, absolutely confused. If the opposition don't get the house in order, if the opposition don't get the house in order, you might as well save Liberian people the money and give George Weah another 6 more years. Because what we have there right now is not going to suffice. Liberty Party A, Liberty Party B, NPP A, NPP B.
CPP A, CPP B.
Absolutely.
Are you in opposition to the imposition?
I'm in no position.
You're independent, so
in no position. Huh?
Are you supporting CDC?
If I was supporting CDC, I would be a seditious. I would say, I'm not sedition. I'm from PLP. I'm not a sedition.
Not everyone that supports CDC or sedition, though.
Huh?
Not everyone that supports CDC or sedition. Not everyone supporting CDC or sedition.
And I strongly agree with that. But I know I don't support CDC.
Will you consider yourself opposition?
Yes, I will consider myself an opposition. Okay. Sure. I'm not a part of parcel of the ruling institution. Is it obvious?
No, you. I mean, sometimes you're not sedition, but you say you're not opposition either. So if you consider yourself opposition, are you opposition leaning Cummings, leaning Bwaka? Are you opposition leaning opposition?
Look, I'm not. I'm not a member of CPP. I'm not a member of CPP-A nor CPP-B. I'm not a member of the ruling party. I consider, just like I say, I'm consider myself a no position. Opposition on some cases, very much, and no position on others. Just let me put it like that. I think you understand that, right?
No, I got you. That's what people kept us saying.
Opposition on some issues and no position on some issues.
All right.
Let me ask you about your own party, the PPP, right? You are part of
PLP.
PLP. You are part of that party. Sure. What is the state of affairs of your party now? There have been a lot of rumors going around about your leader being involved into a lot, arrested and into a lot of stuff. What is the state of affairs of that party right now?
I'm not gonna sit on the radio and try to sugarcoat anything or make anything seem as if not. Our party also is on a trouble in there going on right now. We all know the the situation of our political leader. My prayers is with him and his family, but the situation involving our political leader, Dr. Kassa, is causing a lot of rift also in our party, and these are issues that we are dealing with. daily, everybody have their. I mean, every most political party have their own grief going on, and I think we are not an exception. Um, uh, so we do have that. We do have problems. And I know you hear on the radio, you see on social media, there are problems in our party right now that we are trying to solve.
So, DJ Blue, how are you guys going about dealing with that? Have you guys been in contact with your political leader? How are you guys like? I know you guys came up, and I mean, you guys at one point, you guys was the parties were looking to merge with you guys for you guys to merge with them in a way that to move on because you guys was the momentum were high, the members and everything. Now it doesn't seem to be. I mean, how are you guys dealing with this? Do you guys communicate with each other? Do you guys communicate with the party chairman? Is PLP still going to be a formidable force in the election coming up? What are you guys doing?
Let me say this. As it is, me being, versed in the political activities, especially in Liberia, I'm not gonna, just like I said, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. Election is preparation, and Doc, you know that, right? Election is preparation. I don't think we as a party at the PLP, I don't think we're prepared. I don't think I mean, we are prepared to be any formidable force in any elections, especially in 2023. I just don't see it. If other people in our party see it, well, good luck to them. Just like I said, election is all about preparation. Are we prepared? No, we're not prepared to be a formidable force. Do we have um, uh, 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 potential partisans that could be lawmakers? I think we do, and I think that is the one that our party needs to concentrate on the most.
Well, you are running as an independent. You're not running as a PLP candidate.
Sure.
Are you saying that? Is it because of the party doesn't seem to be a formidable force? Why
Well,
you are part of a political party? Why you want to go independent? Let me put it that way.
well, Henry, just like I said, election is politics is things that you would wait on. Sometimes it changes. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know and see right now, I'm shooting to be an independent candidate. Other news will come on if you keep glued to your a tube. You should be hearing other news as far as I'm concerned about being very, very, very soon. But as it seems, I'll break the news here. I'm 85 to 90% sure that I'll be an independent candidate.
Kafiko.
DJ Blue, I'm just gonna just ride on being you being an independent candidate in this race. You know, the last person that I actually will say the independent, but I don't see it. Most of them do have link to political party. Like in America here, you have Bernie Sanders who's saying independent. He does have link with the a Democrat because you need a base. You contested the last election. You know your homebody who's sitting beside you up there call you want to DJ Blue. That's what Stanton told
Yeah, I hear you.
you. 1-2-1-2. In order to leave that 1-2-1-2 DJ and Blue, because all politics are local, and whether we like it or not, the Unity Party and the CDC are the strongest political party in our country. That is a fact.
Absolutely.
The rest of them.
But you didn't say ANC though. You didn't call ANC name.
ANC is not the strongest. They're not among the strongest. DJ Blue popular than ANC. So,
Kev, today is Friday. Let's not start.
Today is Friday, Kev.
Okay.
Because you know why?
Ask the question.
Listen. You know why I said that? I'm a kind of person with an inquisitive mindset. Mr. Cummings came to us at the hotel. DJ Blue came to us, and I saw a lot of people when we were sitting there. A lot of people were passing. DJ Blue. People know him. I didn't see that with Mr. Cummings. I didn't. So that's why I make my assessment, because I know what DJ Blue went there. I know everybody will like DJ Blue.
Hey, Kev, you made an assessment that kind of important assessment from the hotel, man.
My man, people were calling you, my man. Everybody was there saying DJ Blue, DJ Blue. Nobody said that. So what I'm saying here is that because the UP and the CDC, if you don't have some kind of affiliation with the group, right. People talk about Snow went under the CPP. He decided not to be there anymore. But if you don't have that affiliation with one of those strongest political party, how can you be formidable? That is because you tested it didn't work. How can you be formidable without being affiliated with those?
Let me tell you something, Kev.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, people in Liberia, I know you still think it's so say one, so say all. People in Liberia will vote party line mostly for a presidential candidate and maybe for a senatorial candidate. People do not vote party line for representative all the time. How do you think I garner almost 30,000 votes without a political party backing? You understand? In 2018, we garnered 30,000 votes without any political party. People, look, just like I said, people will probably vote on party line for presidents. Usually not for senators and representatives. In 2018, a lot of people from the opposition United Party voted for Sir Joseph. You understand? A lot of people from the opposition party voted for Sir Joseph because they voted for Sir Joseph, what he did. You understand? So listen, if you check the stats on my performance in 20, because I really don't measure my political potency by the last elections, because the last elections, it was between a conglomeration of party, A and B, CDC versus CPP. I don't want you to measure that. We went in there for obvious reasons. But people will vote for who they think is competent as far as district level, as far as senatorial level. Maybe senatorial level may be wrong a little bit. But that's why you have in most districts, mostly the independent candidate that can win. I'm telling you. People in the district is more personal to them. You understand? So by you here sitting now and telling me that I must be part of the CDC or CPP before I gonna vote, I said, because the people of my district know what I'm doing. My deliverables to them surpasses all the CDC and CPP people that are there right now. And that is what matters. So I don't want you to be thinking that, before you be politically strong, you must be CDC or CPP. No, that's not true. I disagree.
Yeah, but the numbers doesn't show. The numbers doesn't show that if you go independent, right, without no affiliation with any of these two big parties, that you can win. No numbers in Liberia. You can pull out. People can say, "Oh, this person are independent," but underneath, every independent, right? Who, whether it's the Senate or the House
Yeah,
of
why you want
Representatives,
logo under there now? Why?
but yeah.
Why you
Now
want
you
logo?
figure out what I say. Now you figure out what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
So you saw, let me ask you. You said that snow has something underneath.
Snow, a friend of mine. Yeah. He had a wave of the CPP. That's a fact. The wave of the CPP.
But CPP had a candidate in the race, though.
Yeah, but at that time, we had Snow several times here on the show that he had that flow. He had a flow with him. Whether ruling party or opposition, but he had an affiliation with something stronger.
Maybe I think Kev is driving something here. I hear what
but
Kev is saying. Because look at Councilor Jara. He came as independent. He linked to World CDC.
What I'm saying is the number shows that even in America, Bernie Sanders, the Brown, who fell the Brown, is an independent. He always run an independent.
But he's a Democrat.
But he run as an independent.
Yeah, but he's all Democrat.
He run as an independent.
Correct, but he's all Democrat.
With Democrats.
Yes.
Run as an independent, affiliated with Democrat. Who DJ Blue affiliated with that he can gather that vote? The number shows that he tried.
That's a magical thing.
The number shows that he tried before and he failed. You know,
see,
the number
shows that. The good thing about you said it yourself. You sat with me in the hotel, and as I sat there with you, everybody came back and said, DJ Blue, DJ spoke to me. Those were seditians, those were people from Labor Party, those were people from ANC, those were people from CDC, everybody. Because
listen, DJ Blue, I can tell you.
I'm not your practitioner. I'm just not your practitioner.
I can tell you. This, you.
What affiliated where?
From back then, you always had your popularity. People know you. So when folks ask me, some people texting me, "What you mean that DJ Blue more popular than the ANC political party?" The number shows. The people you go. Let me tell you. I can walk with you on the street, just time Monrovia. I will see people come out, DJ Blue.
But yeah, you don't know that DJ Blue owns a radio station. He works with the music industry, so I can understand his popularity. Okay, we had a lot of sedition come and see us at the hotel. My girl was there almost every day. Serena Sifa. I didn't see people hanging around and they were seditions. Your president came. George Weah. Did people come hang around him compared to where they were hanging around DJ Blue? DJ Blue is popular because he's in the music.
DJ Blue popular more than George Weah?
What? No, wait now. You take the conversation.
Are you saying that?
Did you just hear what I'm saying?
Because DJ Blue read that telling you.
Not a popularity topic we are talking about. It's about DJ Blue. We don't want
Okay, let me make sense here.
No, let me make sense for you. I'm going by your. Let me make sense for you. Let me make sense for you, then, Kev.
Let me make sense for you. Election, that numbers game. And how you get your numbers? People gotta know you.
Yes, but let's look at the history. People who are in certain industries, they tend to be household names. Like example, wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. DJ Blue is on the radio. He owns a radio station. He attracts the music industry, so he's known. George Weah is a household name because he played football. He's an athlete. He's a he was a celebrity or whatever in our in Liberia. So he attracted. It is no lie about it. He attracted people to see him by his talent, and that's what we're talking about here. Now, when it comes to politics, it's not as static. It's a fluid, dynamic game. People have to make their case to the Liberian people. It's about voting. And that's what I'm tell you.
Well, you. I don't know what you guys say in your ANC camp.
This is
I think we take it away from the conversation. We are taking away from the conversation. It's about DJ Blue. It's about his contesting the election.
Listen, guys,
I don't think it's
you
about
have to show here. Listen, Dr. Peabody, I understand, but you see, I'm not a religious guy. I don't believe in religion. So your thing you do in church is up to you. That you preach on one sermon and stay there.
Well, I don't know, Cap. Do you know?
Denomination. I'm an interdenomination. Everything.
Cap, do you know? Cap, do you know?
That's the Peabody that killed him, man.
Apparently, you don't know who Dr. Peabody is. I'm a bivocational.
I get my time.
The pastor, Dr. Peabody, the administrator, Dr. Peabody, the philanthropist. That's who I am. So don't just take one side and dwell on it. You need to know who I am. Read about my autobiography, okay? That's who I am. So don't bring religion on it.
Peabody let me catch that bad dude. Catch the Peabody like he got a whole bill on and say, "Hey, man, full of grace."
Kev, understand that I'm bivocational. I'm not just, I don't want to have a degree in religion. I have multiple degrees. So you need to understand that, Kev.
Yeah, but I'm not questioning you.
But DJ Blue, let's say something to you. Let's say something for your end. Don't listen. This is the Spoon Talk where you get Peabody and
I know how it gets here. I know.
But let's say something to DJ on the very let's go back to District 17.
Yeah.
I saw your ambulance today. Mm-hmm. I try to put it on, but the internet probably, I don't know, is that a video or something? They have some restriction. But I saw your ambulance today from Redemption Hospital. It's not about the ambulance, but the work you're doing. That transport, that emergency transport. I want you to talk to Liberians. Let's put politics aside.
Absolutely.
A pregnant woman. Somebody that passed out on the street. Where are your resources coming from? Are you being helped?
Let me say this. First thing first, thanks to you, Stanton. I think about a year ago, I reached out to CEO Stanton and he assisted me with some funds to get the ambulance back. I gotta say, my man, I gotta say it. He asked me what the money coming from. Well, that ambulance service has been serving the people not only of District 17 but the people of Montserrat County since 2017. You understand? I promised myself. My father died because of the lack of an ambulance from La Cure Mission right there to Island Clinic, the time I had Michi there. So he died on his way. So I've always promised myself that I will provide an ambulance service wherever God empower me. And so 2016, 2017, we purchased the ambulance, but we only purchased it to operate from 12 o'clock midnight to 6 o'clock in the morning, because from 12 o'clock midnight to 6 o'clock in the morning, emergency, you didn't put in wheelbarrow or to call your neighbor, you on your own. And a lot of people have lost their life. So it has been saving lives. Now, when you talk about the help, how we gas it, how we provide the medicine, it comes from right here. You see the package get who inside already. Yeah. How we compensate the nurses on board and so forth. We, you know, we talk it political, but for now, the kind of work it's doing is I mean, it's mind boggling. That I was just telling the doc that before you guys came on that 85 women has given by birth in that ambulance since 2017 at night. He picked them up, carried them, someone and gave birth right in the ambulance. And the service is absolutely free. You call the number, it picks you up, carry you. The nurses, there's a lady there. Her name is Amanda from the States. God bless her heart. She just gave herself to that. She's on the ambulance, stabilizes the patient, and
How
take
many
them to the
nurses?
nearest hospital.
How many nurses?
How many nurses? We have two because you know it's a 24-hour shift thing. I mean, you understand. It's a 24-hour shift ambulance service to the people, and they are using it every day. I don't talk about it that much. So the reason why you see me posting it right now, because you know we're having a Miss District 17 pageant in the district, and a lot of people post that you see Blue on the entertainment. He's into on the entertainment. I say, and you guys don't even know what we're really into. So I've been posting a lot of things that service is doing, and not only in District 17. It's beyond.
No, it's not.
In Bummy,
it's all over. Yeah. How many ambulances you have? How many of those vans?
One, my brother. That one doing it all. Right now, it's really not about politics right now. It's about helping the people. Let me tell you something. So every Tuesday for about the last 7-8 months, every Tuesday we take a rural community. My man, anyway, we take a rural community to go. My man, see people standing online for paracetamol.
Let's press on this thing you're doing. See, I'm not cutting you off. Let's press on.
No,
this.
Go ahead, Kev. Go ahead. This is happening.
You need to talk about this because the reason why folks would think because of your music and that made you popular, but you're talking about ambulance for our people. That shows the interest you have in our people. Not waiting for you to have state power in order to do for our people. Not going around and saying that I need to be this person before we have investors. I need to be this person before I help the Liberian people. You need to speak to that because a lot of folks think, oh, DJ Blue, DJ Blue, DJ Blue. But you need to speak to that point that you just raised. Because a lot of people don't know ambulance save lives.
Yes.
Because it's all about the minute. It's all about the minute.
I agree with you, but
to speak on it. Because we have folks there running around who want to lead our nation, shows nothing. They're saying we have to get state power before we help people. We have to be there. We have to be president. We have to be this. I don't even want to be senator. I don't even want to be nothing. I want to be president before I help. If I don't be president, help will not come. But you're doing it because you love your nation. You have to speak on that part to your people in order for your people to be there for you. Go ahead,
I certainly agree. And Dr. Richardson, I said it before. I told you when we started. But Kev been doing those for District 17 even before I vied into politics. Even before I used to dread politics. You know, even before that, we was providing developmental service for our district. But speaking on the ambulance, you know, if you follow my page right now, and I hope everybody go there because you see a lot of videos. I've started posting the videos of what the ambulance is doing. It's called TEAM, TEAM. That's one word, DJ Blue. That's 3 words, Team DJ Blue. So you can go there and check it out. And you'll see it. It's providing so much relief. And I was just telling Stanton, every Tuesday we go like in the rural areas to provide like free medical service, especially for the children and the older people. And see how many people are standing on the line for a strip of paracetamol that they cannot afford. Warm medicine, deworm medicine. See it. I mean, I cannot explain it. That is in Monserrate County. When we go in these, I mean, and politics or no politics, I won't stop. I think maybe God drove me in a political way to see that other side. But these are things that needs to be done. Just think about it. Our people now have an alternative, especially around that way. That's as far as Sasstown, the whole of District 17, the whole of District 16, the whole of District 15. They have an alternative to call at night during emergency. And I think, like I call the CEO of them, I say, CEO, this is what is going on. I need to reach out to the people because even a big businessman like me, dog, sometimes can get tough. You're talking about fueling the ambulance. You're talking about buying medication. That's almost like $400 or $500 worth of medication monthly. You understand? You're talking about because I can't even call it compensation because you really can't compensate them for what they do. So I say gratuity.
And that's why I'll come to DJ. That's why I really want us to talk about this. So you pick up a patient, all right, from the street. You got to start taking care of them immediately. When they call, you go to the home, you pick them up, or whatsoever the case may be. But you got only one van. Only one.
Huh?
You have
say that again.
One.
I didn't get you.
You have only one van.
Ambulance.
What the
one van?
Good heaven.
Says 28. Look, this thing bothers me because guess what? That a lot of people see it. I cannot understand our people. A lot of people see what is going on. They've been seeing what has been going on for years. The other time I had a little promotion. I provided T-shirts. I said, look, everybody buy this T-shirt for $10. Yeah, $10 will go to save this so and so. I put everything out. I think only like 8 people bought T-shirts. I decided to let it go. I said, look, you know what? God will always make a way. And I really think some of the blessing I get is from this, my man. Look, God will bless you. Sometimes I didn't even know how it happened, but there's always medicine available. When the ambulance break down, it always get fixed. You understand? Those kind of things. That is what is going on. And
have you spoken to
be honest?
I'm sorry, Dr. Richard said, I think you will come on. But have you spoken to anybody in the government? They're willing to render some assistance and because this is from your pocket, DJ Blue. You got to pay the folks, the driver, the nurses, the aides. You got to buy the equipment. You got to buy the medication. You take them to Redemption Hospital, drive them all. Sometimes Redemption Hospital, we were there. They said they don't even have a van and ambulance to even take care of their patient. We make contribution.
We help Redemption Hospital some of the time. Redemption Hospital dispatch our ambulance some of the time. Can you go so and so place? Yes. I mean, it happened every day. Go look there. Most of the pictures, I don't even upload it. You know what I mean? Sometimes for the privacy of the patient and so forth. It's happening every day. There's an area called Zakamafi, way in Central Attington, that you got to cross the hard road to get there. Picking up pregnant women in the night because it's something else. I got some images that will never leave my mind. It just can never leave my mind.
That's what Richard said.
So, again, I just want to commend you, DJ Blue, for the service that you are providing for Liberians, people in your district, with the meager resources that you have. And hopefully people who are listening to you will come on and support you, like you spoke about. There's so many different organizations, the Virginia organizations I know of, Arlington, organization, so
Yeah.
hopefully people are listening to you that they can, partner with you to help support the people of that district. There are leaders in our country. In fact, President George Weah had a lot of resources when he played football. But you look at a comparative analysis as to what his colleagues did in their countries, the other football players that came from the Ivory Coast and other places versus what he has done for Liberia is minimum. So when Kev sits on our show and talk about what people are doing for our country, doesn't even add up. Secondly, although our Constitution does not say that you have to do anything to be president, you don't have to engage in the kind of service that you're engaging to be a leader of our country or to be a legislator in our country. You just have to say you want to run and convince people to run for you. I mean, to vote for you. I want to ask you 3 questions. Basically, the job that you're seeking basically is going to be legislator, and we spoke on this show that there's 3 primary responsibilities of a legislator. One is lawmaking, representation, and oversight. Can you just name me one law that you'd like to sort of propose in the legislature? One way that you like to represent your people. I mean, you talk about the healthcare area, which I can see maybe that's a way. And how you're going to oversee the executive branch. So just one example from those 3 areas, if you were to be elected.
My biggest thing that has always been on my platform, and I still do believe that is Liberia's only most realistic avenue to economic redemption is tourism. I think we need to make laws that will prioritize tourism in our country, because the beneficiaries of tourism are the people. Are the people. I see what our neighbors are doing. I see what Sierra Leone is doing right now. Yeah, in Liberia, every Thursday you got almost 300 Liberians going carrying US dollars to Sierra Leone, just because the Sierra Leoneans took up some time a few years ago, came up with a little vision-based program, and they improve the tourism sector of the country. Why we can do that here in the country? If you follow me, I think I brought the issue of terrorism to the Liberian political conversation. There is nobody talking about terrorism in 2018. Now, yeah, everybody talking about tourism, but do they have the passion to drive it? I say absolutely not, and I think that is one thing I would champion. That is one thing and I have that passion. I have that belief that Liberia will rise from tourism, because it has done that before. If you go back into history, Doc. So I think that is one thing I will keep pushing.
Okay. So how would you like to oversee? In what areas do you think you can oversee the executive branch? Like look
basically,
critique the executive branch. What do you think that you will provide the best kind of oversight on? What area?
I didn't get that.
So if you were to provide an oversight on the executive branch right now, because that's part of your responsibility, can you just identify one area right now, a current pressing issue where you were to be elected, that you would be looking at and you would be providing oversight on?
Well, one thing that I think I always have a problem with the executive with is the area of what is the word for it? I will get to it. That's a good question. I'll get to it in a second.
Okay.
I don't want to.
The race issue. What the race issue now is a pressing issue.
I will answer that question. I will get to it in a second.
I'm just gonna. Can I just put some words in your mouth if you don't mind?
Go ahead.
What about if you were to provide oversight on the current rights issue in the country, what would you say? How would you work on that?
That is one. That is one. But like I said, that question is a very it's a
okay, no
strategic
worries.
question. I won't delve into it right now for other reasons.
Okay, no
I
worries.
know exactly where you're coming from.
No worries. Okay.
Okay.
But I want to just also tell you, thank you, publicly, thank you for allowing me to do some civic education work using your radio station up on
Absolutely. Sure.
when I was home. So I don't know if I think we talked through somebody else, but thank you.
And you're welcome anytime. You're welcome. Let me say this. Sarah, yeah, nobody not give me water to drink here, my man. What going on?
My man, I'm there.
I am talking no water, my man. In the cruiser station, my man.
My man, listen.
You had the dog was taking me somewhere. I wanted to go just now. Doc, you strong, oh?
I come to Cali. I said, I gotta
no,
go.
no. You're not leaving. You got 20 more minutes, sister. We agree. You said 6 o'clock. You told Kev us on that. But DJ, let me go back to the ambulance thing because it's hitting me so hard. You got only one.
Yes.
Folks on that thing all day or night. People got to get paid.
Yeah.
Dr. Peabody, man, come on, just one. With almost over 5 million population, his district alone, Yucatan alone, he's just operating only one. I should tell you, said, man, I think you deserve a shot being a representative. Because if you can do something small like that to help, put all jokes aside, take away the politics. And let me talk to Liberians tonight. Well, I think you should see something. We are not perfect. No one is righteous. But I would say to you, though, you put your heart into this thing. I remember when you reached out to me. You put everything into this thing. And I think leaders, political leaders, NGOs, the government should applaud you. They should honor you. They should say thank you. Lawmakers should respect you for what you are doing. And I think that we'll talk, DJ. And let it try to, instead of one, let's make it two, at least.
Absolutely.
Where we from? Yeah, I will. Let's say as
wow.
Where we are, because I saw the video today, and I will say this, man. Nice. I will write to my guys. I will ask my friends and folks. At least we'll make it two.
Yeah.
Because if one is down, then what become of the services that you are giving the people? When one is on the way to Redemption Hospital, you have another sister about to give birth. Somebody is calling you. What will you do? You know, I respect you, DJ, and I hope that, you know, we can talk more. I'm not saying this. I'm not a politician, but as a humanitarian, I think you have gone above and beyond. And I think that we should. I think that we should make it two. We should make it two because it will help. And I think if you listen to us, try to add to it if you can, or pick up or another van. It shouldn't even be a ambulance, something. Let's just rally around DJ Blue, help him the best way we can, because this thing is so unique. It's so unique that Rich is saying, look at the woman, but she was in a wheelbarrow. I don't know why James is not putting it. Or Kef Hassan, she was in a wheelbarrow, Kefiko, and they were taking her to that ambulance, trying to just put her in the ambulance. It was with the drip on her. It's real talk. Put politics aside, it's real talk. If I must help one person, just one person, my living would not be in vain.
Somebody said to put the Cash App up for DJ Blue.
I think we're having to come back, but you know what?
We need to raise some money, and
we do. You know, we do, because how he paying those nurses, those aides, the drivers, buying the fuel, taking the car, for tune-up. This is very serious.
It is.
I'm going to reach out there. I'm going to beg some of my friends and colleagues out there that I don't know where we'll find it, but DJ, we're going to find it by God's grace. You have to be a blessing. You're already a blessing to the people. And I hope they are listening, man.
Before you go far, just let me tell you something. And it could be your family, it could be your friend. I remember, I think 4 or 5 months ago, I had a call to come to JFK because they took a patient there and they could not accept him because he and his family didn't have money. So I'm on my way from the airport in our pants. I said, let me go see what's going on. All they know is it was one of my friends from La Kira Mission.
Wow.
It was one of my own friends. It was a friend I caught a mini stroke. And I was giving them a hard time for 10,000 Liberian dollars. So I always tell people this thing could be your family. Anybody can get.
So that ambulance, how much? How much you think? How much? That what you're using now? How much it is?
About 6,500 for the raw van. That is that low. That's how much I paid for that in 2018. 6,500. We bought a van and then we converted it.
Okay.
We converted it into an ambulance. Went and bought the bed. Went and bought the wheelchairs. Fixed inside. Bought the syringes. Painted it. Got to go to the ministry and get a little permit.
We gotta listen. My sister, right? My sister passed, and I always tell this story. You know, the hospital said they had an oxygen on her, but there was nothing in the tank. Wow. It's an empty oxygen at the time. You know, and she passed, and that hit my mother so hard. And when I see folks like you do what you want to do, say what you want to say, helping. You know, the time will come, we'll talk politics, but you're helping our fellow Liberian. I want to say to you, man, God will bless us. We have that 6,005. We'll give it to you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Get another van. If somebody out there can help you to fix it, make it the way you make the first one, folks. I'm saying this, DJ. We'll find I'm gonna back around. We'll get our 6,005. By the grace of God,
I appreciate that.
We'll receive that 6,005. It's not because of the fact that you're running to be represented. No. But you're helping our sisters and brothers.
And I'm asking for help, but people acting like they can't
helping them. You're helping somebody from District 17, somebody beyond District 17 in another county. You are. If you can get 3, 4, 5, I must say this. This is what we do as HEMA. When we leave from this earth, let somebody say, I remember DJ Blue. His ambulance took me when I was giving birth. And look at the son or the daughter and say, Stanton, I had you in DJ Blue van. In that ambulance, I had you. And thank God for him. We have to give you, we will, by God's grace. We gave you the 6,005, get another van. And be a blessing to our people. I want to say it hit me, brother. I don't even want to talk about the politics because when I say this thing, I want to share tears. Our people deserve better.
Thank you.
Our people deserve more. We can do what we want to do, but it is because of our people. Yeah. Our people deserve the best. You got one. We are sure that you're going to have two, and I hope folks out there listening can add it up.
I applaud you. I applaud you for that. Thank you so much.
Bill, you have worked hard, and I'm hoping that people sometime will open their eyes to see what one's actually doing for them and want to do for them. You know, you have worked hard. Even you could say, you know what? I got my radio station. I'm doing well. Forget it. I don't care, you know, but you have been doing this the last few years. You have been transporting people, helping to meet the need, organizing events. I mean, making sure that our country gets on the map. You have traveled around Africa, South Africa, other places representing our country. And it's time for the people to open their eyes and see what you're doing. You got to remember last year, you were also involved in another project. You were helping with a clinic and something like that. And I applaud you for doing that. You know, and I just hope that the people in that district will open their eyes and see that there's a true servant, you know, that want to go there and see the best for our district. I hope to see if you're watching this show. I'm not endorsing him, but I believe DJ Blue will make the difference in that district, and I want you to go out and support him. And Blue, let me, as the CEO said, it will provide that van for you. Let me know. There's some other things that I'm working on, and I will be glad to work with you and share some of those things in the coming months for your district as you're pleased to do. Sure. I'll be glad to do that.
Definitely. As little as medicine, or if I start naming someone as little as it seemed to us, going Tuesday at the medical outreach, see. Anyway, I can talk. Oh yeah, I can talk. But when you go there, when you go and see, anyway, I think.
Well, what is it? Blue. Let's see what is this it?
Yeah, this is the every Tuesday medical outreach. You see all those children around? Now we've been doing this every Tuesday for the last 6-7 months, from one community to the other. And you see the lady with her back turned. Her name is Amanda. Yeah. She's from the States. She's a registered nurse, but she moved back home. This is Miata. Yeah, her age. There's a driver outside, you know, but inside, probably almost like 70.
We are seeing the women and children. They're coming for just routine checkup.
And checkup and free treatment, you know. So some of them, you know, I mean, the worms, malaria. We give malaria medicine, and when you give malaria medicine, you can't just give one. You got to give a whole dose. I mean, understand, and you know, I'm not a medical guy, but yeah, you see it.
So this thing is like you gotta check the eye, the teeth, look, see whether they get jigato and all these things. And not to be frank, because you know, when we were little, man, thank God that you know these things happen. You know, the mental state of mind. You know, people just gave the children. DJ Blue, I want to say we are grateful to God.
Yeah,
and, you know,
thank God
to be on. I am grateful to God to be on Liberia. And where we are, we should do everything possible to help our fellow Liberians, whether we are in position or out of position.
And that's how I see it.
We should do everything possible. And that's exactly what we need to do. We do not need to wait. Then you make me your senator, your representative before I help you. No. If you can help now. And I will say this to you. I pray to have you again. And I want to tell you, get the van. And bring our sister on, the nurse. Bring her on next time when you're coming.
Yes, I will. Yes,
bring her on next time when you're coming.
I will bring the whole crew on so they can tell you the experience, what they experience, and let them drive you through the night. When they're operating, you know, I hear the stories, and you know. It's not all these. I showed a medical picture. Where's the video? I think people need to see the video.
Yeah, the video is giving us hard time, Blue. It's not uploading right. They got some restriction on it. I wanted to show the video.
But the people can go to the page. It's called Team DJ Blue. All the videos are there. Just like Kev. You know, I will take your advice. Just like you said to me, people need to know about this. This service, you know, it's obvious to people. People hear the siren passing every day, we're going up and down, carrying people. But you know, I mean, for the sake of you know, you know, for the dignity of the patient, sometimes I don't put these videos out, but it is there.
Yeah,
I have
true. Don't do it.
I had hundreds and hundreds. So if you see the video, you won't even see the patient.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. One of the biggest misinformation they're telling our people, they're saying, oh, it's not your job to do this. It's not your job to do this. In the Senate in America here, Congress in America we have doctors who are the professional. They are doctors, right? You know what they ran on? They ran on what they did for the people. That's what they ran on. Because folks who don't do anything for Liberia, they don't want you to run on that record. They don't want you to run on that record. They're telling you it's not your duty. As a lawmaker, it's not your duty. I said this, fine.
Okay.
But I want everybody to follow election in America. They run on what they do for their people. You know, the American will always say one thing: what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
They always say that. That's the American way.
What have you done for me?
Yeah. Most of them are, look, Barack Obama was a community organizer. He left his office in high place up there. He came down in Chicago to the inner city youth to help them. That's where he get his power from, for people to vote for. So that's what you are doing. Don't let nobody tells you, oh, it's not, let the government do it. You know, let me tell you, my daughter have a scholarship at Maryland University. Not from the government, it's from individual. They write us, we see it. Individual say, hey, you got a good grade. I'll pay a school fee. But they want to tell us in Liberia, when you're doing it, they say, oh, man, it's not your job. It's not your job. Let me tell you, we fought 14 years war. If you have upper hand, do it for our people. Don't let those people who coming around telling you, don't do it. You know why people would say to me, DJ Blue, why am I supporting George Manawia? It's because of his goodwill. It's because what he has done for our people. That's why I support him. People would tell me, oh, something wrong with you. I had a family friend 2 days ago telling me my support of George Weah, it will affect my life. In future, telling me, they question me, and I smile. I say, you make me would double down my support for George Manawia. Because of what he has done, and keep doing it. You see, you know why people will tell me why I close to Weatherspoon. You know why I close to him? Because I saw, a lot of people don't know, me and this man got closer because of COVID. He called me. You know how much I put in for COVID? $25. Not because of the money. He and Dr. Peabody, Dr. Peabody is a good man. He is a good man. Politically, we're different, but he is a good man. Both for them get me on spoon because of $25, because of COVID, not because of politics. Dr. Peabody will call me and say, why are you? But it's not the money they thought. They thought of it. They thought of this. This Central West will get a lot of money. You don't need my $25, but my $25. This man will call me because of the thought. Dr. Peabody, do that for our people. Do it. Talk about it. Don't let people say don't talk about it.
I agree with Kev on this one. We got to talk about it. And let me tell you something. Let us know when you'll be bringing in the next van. Tell the folks it's coming. Now you're going to have 2. Work on it. Sure. Let's have it, and let's help our folks. I wish you luck, my brother. As you can see, I'm staying in the office. I got to drive an hour, 20 minutes. Yeah. But I want to say this will be our shortest program for tonight, DJ Blue. We're going to open the phone line real quick. Then you're going to do your closing. Now put politics aside in this one. If I can help somebody, my living would not be in vain. I believe it. That's what I believe in. I must help where it hurt. I'm going to help till I get the pinch, because I know somebody helped me to bring me to this level. Some unknown Liberian, somebody I never dreamed of, never met in my life. Somebody from another country, not even America, not Africa. Somebody from another planet. They become a destiny helper. So if I can help somebody, I will. You are helping a lot of folks out there, DJ Blue. And I hope this little blessing from our team, it will go a long way. It can help somebody.
This is a massive blessing.
Yes.
This is a massive blessing. Massive one.
And I know that you can do it. We wish you luck. Let's open the phone line, Yekezi. Then we'll be leaving. It's 10 o'clock in Liberia. Let's open the phone line. And also, while we open the phone line, today is the birthday of Pastor Remus Webb. Remus Collison, the Redeemer Lutheran Church in Trenton, South Bronx. The First Lady, Janetta Collison. Today is her birthday.
Happy birthday.
We're going to sing a birthday song to her.
Happy birthday.
I don't know how she managed with Raymond, but I would take that one out of the way. DJ, don't make me to say something yet, man. I'm begging you, man. But let's open the phone line. Let's talk about this thing. I guess we'll take some calls. Yeah.
The numbers are 0777 771 0750 777 771 0550 555 are the numbers to call on. Let's talk to the first person. Good evening, your name and where you join us from.
Thank you. And let me say a pleasant good evening to everybody on the panel tonight.
Okay.
I'm Andrew Moses. I'm the National Executive Chairman of the Friends of Care. And I listened to Honorable DJ Blue. I think the people of Division number 17, they are just waiting for 2023 now to vote Honorable Blue into office, because the person they have currently as their lawmaker, Hassan Kiazulu, I don't know the mistake that people make. You know, if people are making it.
Thank you, my brother. We got to run just real quick. I beg you.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
let's talk to another
thank you,
person.
brother.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Momo V. Sheriff. I'm calling from a rehab resident.
Momo Sheriff, let's hear you.
TJ Blue, thank you so much. You see, this is one reason. I mean, this is one thing I really think about. I've been looking for the district to really leave from district number 6 to go and register to vote. But I have really planned now to go to district number 17 to register and vote for DJ Blue this coming election. And I promise you, DJ Blue, you will see me in that district to register and vote for you in that particular district.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
I have a call.
Good morning. Okay.
Go ahead, caller.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yvonne Cisse, and I'm calling because I want to say something to Bernard. Bernard, I know him as Junior Boy. So that's how long I know him. He's DJ Blue. You guys, he's Junior Boy to me. Family from my Kerry Mission, Broadville. Bernard, you touch my heart. I mean, I am so moved. I just want to say thank you. We're so proud of you. You've made Broadville proud. You've made your parents proud. You've made Kerry proud. And I'm going to speak with you behind the scenes, and help you with my little widow's mite. Amen. I thank you so much. And just God bless you and your team and all those that will be able to give to you. Thank you so much. You really, really, really made us proud. I'm going to call Bermina tonight and talk to her.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. I got one that you can see. I got another one. Your name and where you calling from?
This is Bobby calling for Rhode Island. DJ Blue, how you doing? Yeah, I just want to tell you thank you. And yeah, hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, DJ Blue, how you doing? And thank you for your effort in Liberia, again, Liberia in August. And I visited you, I know your strength and what you bring for the Liberian people. Sure. And you didn't even talk about the crowd was show that your station hosts are doing tremendous effort in Liberia. So continue your good work and try by all means to get an online station back online. So most Liberians are called up for the diaspora for the online program. If any assistance we can work to do to get a station back online, continue your good work. Thank you very much for doing wonderful work in Liberia.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Go ahead. Let's take a few more calls, please.
Okay, let's talk to this person. Good evening.
Hello.
Your name and where you join us from?
It's Rufus King.
Rufus, let's hear you.
How are you doing? I'm walking, Charlie. How are you doing, DJ Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
I remember Rufus talk, man. Remember, Rufus. Yeah. Rufus can talk, my man.
Just go ahead. Okay, I think he's off the line. Let's talk. Okay, let's get it quick. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
DJ Blue, and thank you for the contribution. But see, I'm going to go through my open letter.
I don't know what you're about to say.
Open letter.
Okay, let's talk to this person. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, let's talk to this other person. Good evening. Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you join us from?
Yeah, my name is Joseph K. Jr. from Johnson Hill.
Joseph, let's hear you.
I want to say thanks to the panelists. It's my TV call anyway, and I want to say thank you to DJ Blue. But you know, Liberia is such a country that people with clean hands, people that have good mind are hard to be known. So we just want to give it up for DJ Blue, let him continue his work. And people that want to help him, let him help him. Let God bless him.
Thank you.
I believe that one day he will turn into a leader.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to this person. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening for
your
you.
Name and where you join us from?
I'm King Vickers calling from Iron Factory City, brother.
Let's hear you quickly.
I want to say big thank you to DJ Blue. I know DJ Blue more than 5 years ago. He's a true humanitarian on a serious note. Even he have a security show on his program, on his platform, when it is midnight. Some of those women are eating, according on the show, and they will call the ambulance, and the ambulance will go for those women, carry them to the hospital. I mean, it's unprecedented.
Okay.
It's a serious note. So I want to say big thank you to DJ Blue. Continue it, man.
Thank you very much.
The question of continue to ask.
Okay, let's talk to this other person. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you join us from?
This is Jonathan Mose calling from Ghana.
Jonathan, let's hear you.
Okay. DJ Blue?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it is. Since we never did the same. That's the way it is. You have my support, man. You have my support.
The other person here that's singing down DJ Blue. I mean, DJ Blue, one of the men want to give you a hard time, but let me take the guy call. I mean, go ahead. What's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, your name.
Hi, my name is Fahad Niri. I'm calling from Washington, D.C.
Yeah, what's your question?
And my question to DJ Blue, I know he's doing amazing work in Liberia. But he was deported for the U.S. How can he help the people of District 17, right? With getting investor or being school in District 17. How can he do that?
Thank you very much for your question, sir.
Thank you.
I think I need to answer that question straight up.
Go ahead, sir.
Right?
Go ahead.
To the caller, listen. You shouldn't even try to use the whole aura of being by deportation almost 16, 17 years ago as something to denigrate. You should be surprised that a person that is deported is now one of the biggest employer in your country. You should be proud that a person that is deported is now helping many people in your country. What have you done for Liberia? And you're not being deported. You should use my story as an inspiration for many, my brother. What are you doing in America? Come down here, let transport people in the night talking about deportation. Go ahead.
Good answer.
Again, DJ Blow. We will say that. And I want to say, man, if you DJ Blue, you are super because of what he's doing in Liberia today. And we bless God that at least he's in the right direction to help Liberia.
A lot of young people happy I was deported to Liberia anyway.
Pablo, circumstances happen, and the time I live in Atlanta and knew you, you were very, very productive. You worked, you did a lot of stuff, and circumstances happen, and you have proven that beyond that you can still move on. And I commend you so much for what you have done.
You know, every now and then you get those shots, but you're on the real. I think, you know, I go to universities and I go to high schools and I tell them about my story. It's nothing that I'm ashamed about, but I always tell them that there's no time to feel sorry for yourself. I arrived in Liberia in 2004 with less than $4 in my pocket. You understand? But determination and believing in yourself and believing in your ability it's where I am today. You understand? So I love to use that more as an inspirational tale to people. You know, I don't shy from talking about it. There's nothing that I'm ashamed about. You know, being deported and coming back and not being productive is one thing, but being deported and coming back and helping your people all over the country is something else. Being inspiration to a whole new generation is something else. We have many stories to tell, but we can't tell it all yet.
Your life is better than when you were in America. Your life is better than when you were in America. Man.
Oh, absolutely.
Bluebird, I want to personally say to you, I met you, we met you when we were in Liberia. We had a blast, and found a friend like me. It was the music on over 1 million view or so. Powerful music. You organized it at the Boulevard Pilot. You did. You brought in all the young men. You're doing extremely well, you know, and I respect you. I respect you because you're helping our fellow Liberians. I respect you because you never went back to Liberia to find yourself on the street. You never went back to Liberia to be part of the numbers, but you went back to Liberia and you have hired a lot. You got one of our family friend, Wigo Zigo. He can explain our childhood story. You know, he can explain it to you. You're a good man. You're a great man. And I believe, by God's grace, on that campaign trail in District 17.
You coming? You build a campaign trail? That what you saying?
I will be in Liberia. I don't know whether I will be there campaigning for you. I cannot say it now. But I will be in Liberia visiting. And listen, you have 3 of my sisters over there. My nieces are there. Seriously. They are there. Every fasting time when they're breaking fast, we give almost 500 bags of rice to the monks over there. Through my niece. My niece, I'm not calling her name because, you know, but we use her.
But I'm aware.
And we take care of our Muslims brothers and sisters. They know.
Sure.
So I have to tell them. I have to talk to them. I have to reach out to the Christian community likewise. They have a church over there that I know the pastor, and I gotta tell them who DJ Blue is. Try him. Find a friend like him.
And we will DJ Blue. We haven't really stuck here with dogs in the body, but I think you will make a good representative for that.
Yeah. Wow. And I like the fact that you're going as independent. I do. I like the fact that you're going as independent. And, go as independent, I will be better. I want to say thank you, DJ Blue. We hope once we get the funds together, we ask our people to send the money. We're going to send it to you. Get another ambulance. Help our people in Liberia, not only District 17. Be who you want to be, and let God be a blessing. You know.
And I think the next time, CEO, we need to do a fundraiser because a lot of people have texted me and say if we had like Cash App. So next time we definitely will have to raise.
I want him to get a van, right? Yeah. I want him to get a van and take the picture of the van, do a recording of the new van he about to get. Then we can flash it. We can do the Cash App because they will need wheelchair, medication, fuel, everything in that van, oxygen.
And then I can bring the nurses, and I can bring the nurses and the drivers.
Yeah. Yep. It's
and
not about the politics. Yep. But want to say to you, DJ Blue, again, because of what you do, your humanitarian work, you have our support. And I hope you understand that 30,000 better, because when you come, I will beat you on the back.
What? Hey, let me say, hey, Dr. Richardson, Dr. Peabody, Kev, thanks for the advice. Well taken. I understand that. Stanton, thanks, man. You know, I can't stop talking. I can't stop saying this. You know, last year, about a year ago, I needed help for the ambulance. I mean, the hand was a little short. Yes, DJ Blue hand can get short sometime. And I sent him a message. I said, look, my man, look, I need some help. The ambulance has been down for like a couple of months. Because I mean, it was we had to change the engine in it. And Stanton sent the money to get that ambulance back on the road since last year. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. That's why I don't keep shy of saying that a lot of, you know what I mean, that there are good people out there that helped. You know what I mean? And thanks. I got to say thank you for that. And thank you guys for having me on the program tonight.
I know you know Pastor Raymond. Help us, let's sing happy birthday to his beautiful wife, my own sister, the church mother, Pastor Raymond Carlson. Today is his wife, Janetta Carlson's birthday. We want to wish you well. The whole Trenton going crazy right now because of the First Lady of the Redeemer Lutheran Church, South Broad Street in New Jersey. They're going crazy. And I heard that they're on the way to Atlantic City. They're going to do some children. You know, that's
enjoy, Pastor Raymond. You need it. You need it.
No. I told him not to go. He got to stay with the 3 girls. The woman and her friend going. That's it. Don't do that. Don't get a woman double hard time. Carrying Pastor Raymond behind her, that will be she and her friend going. So DJ Blue, let's do the happy birthday real quick. Let's go. I want no trouble. Let's do a happy birthday real quick to our sister, mother, Madam Carlson. We want to say God bless you.
Sing that song, man. Wrap it up.
I'm going to sing this one.
Wrap it up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday. May God bless her. May God bless her. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you, Madam Carlson.
Happy birthday to you.
Guys, we want to say thank you, the Blue Man. We want to say thank you.
DJ Blue, the nation's artist. DJ.
Thank you, the Blue Man. Thank you very much. Thank you. We want to say that to Richardson. I know you're on your way to Maryland to do your ANC thing. We want to say we remember you guys. May God bless you. May God keep you. And we hope you guys will have wonderful, wonderful fun. It will be a long weekend. I heard that Mr. Cummings is in town. You're going to be dancing. Coming that man. Like you did in Carolina. But it's okay.
I like that song. Beautiful song.
Yeah, I like it myself. And I believe that somebody paid me $100 to be calling the name every day. Kev Hassan, who's that? Who say the 100?
Come on, Tiola 9.
Yeah, Tiola sent Kev $100.
You talking about Tiola?
Yeah, Kev should call me.
Her driver today, and she was meeting me. I was telling her I want someone. She was meeting me her driver.
Yeah, she begging you to go there, and I said, you know, we are already. I want to say thank you, Dr. Richardson. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna have fun. You and your husband are about to leave, and again, we wish Godspeed on the ANC convention. We hope y'all eat, y'all drink, y'all marry, y'all talk about Liberia. It should be about Liberia. We wish Mr. Cummings well. We wish his wife and the entire team well. And we pray that, you know, you'll have a wonderful convention. Again, next week, to announce, the team will be in Minnesota with Mr. Russell. Councilman Russell will be hosting a member of the Spoon team. They will be there to do door knocking. want to announce. If you're living in the Minnesota area and you want to be part of the program, just reach out to Councilman Ross. So we'll be happy to see you. We want to move from one door to another door, encouraging folks to get out and vote. So we want to say tomorrow we'll be having a wonderful show. Guess who our guest again tomorrow? Yeke Koluba is our guest. He got a breaking news. Yeke Koluba
Iron Man Koluba.
Yeke Koluba is our guest tomorrow. He coming with a breaking news. I asked Honorable Koluba what the news is. He said, CEO, I'm going to send you the document, but we got to break this information. I know it will be firing tomorrow. The Honorable from District Number 10, Yeke Yakbawuro Koluba, will be our guest. We want to say, don't forget, next week, we'll be hosting the Vice President, Madam Joel Howard Taylor. Since we gave that announcement about NPP, something going crazy in the chat room. Randolph Cooper, Mr. Peters, Lomax, Emmanuel Lomax, everything is just turning. So I can't wait to host the Vice President. She's the mother, she's the madam, she's the VP. It will take only her, by the grace of God, to bring about stability in that party. It will take only her. And I hope NPP will not be the Liberty Party. I pray NPP shouldn't be the Liberty Party. I hope they can come down and resolve the differences. And I know Musa Bility is hearing me. What they power Yom de Kanga, they all hearing me. But I hope they would do that which is right, to keep the party. You got anything to say, Dr. Richardson?
Awesome show. Just want to thank DJ Blue for coming on today. I'm sure there are a lot of organizations, a lot of people will be working with him in the background for the work that he does in Liberia. I also want to tell anyone who's listening to us, you can come and join us at the ANC program tomorrow. I'll be there. I look forward to seeing all of you guys supporting Mr. Cummings.
The last time we went to that program, we didn't eat. I hope you get food at this time.
So thank you, DJ Blue.
The last time we went to that program, we didn't eat. I hope you get food there, though.
So I'm gonna go pack my things right now.
We're finishing the show. How you leave her and go pack? You want your friend Kev?
Thank you for allowing.
When you guys back Sunday?
Yes.
So y'all will do cook up?
Yeah.
Why are you scared to answer, Kev? She's scared to answer. Y'all will do cook out? Yes or no?
Be asking people about their private information on this show. So
is important private information?
I will use Kevlar for security reasons. I don't want nobody to know where my cooker are going to be at.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
So ANC going to have a private cookout?
I said for security reasons, I don't even want anybody to know what I'm going to ANC cook or not.
No, I'm asking you, would there be a cookout on a Sunday?
Your man says security reasons.
For security reasons, I don't want to explain what are the
I'm confused. Kev, I thought we're promoting this ANC thing. I'm confused.
You're confused, you know.
Don't put my sister into the two-day place.
But Kev,
Mr.
Cummings, Mr. Cummings hiding something?
Can I be excused? Well, actually, audience.
No, but Dr. Richardson, Mr. Richardson ain't ready yet. Peabody, Peabody, is that something we're missing though? Oh, Peabody, why are you not answering? I gotta unmute you. What's going on? What are we missing? Would that be a cook or is that a bad question?
No, it should be mentioned.
It should be mentioned, right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Kev Hassan, what are they hiding?
I did not. You asked me. I announced already for the convention tonight.
But listen,
asked me for cookout.
I don't think we should be beating on the ANC for catering the cookout to the elites. Are you one of the elites?
That what you let Kev to say, right? Kev.
The cookout is not for
building.
That's a Peabody want to say thank you very much.
No, let's talk. We ready to end the show yet. Thank Kev wants to talk
about for selective few. Selective few. That's what the
come on.
That is not
Yekezi
true.
come
The
on.
coca is open to all.
Listen, I will say
You
this.
come
What
to
I
the
do know
coca,
about
that's for the
ANC,
security reason. I'm
what I
trying to
do know,
protect you, but you
what
will
I
be
do know
protected.
about what I do know about
Listen,
ANC, they have a program.
Captain, Kev and I arranged that he'll be coming to the cookout, but he told me not to tell anybody he coming. I was trying to protect you, and now he want me to put everything outside. So let me just put everything outside. Kev said he just didn't want like Brentford to know that he coming because they how like Brentford can think in their field.
But Dr. Richardson,
I told him, I said, don't worry, come. Everybody will be there, will protect you. And now he want me to say everything that I know. So like Brentford Kev coming to the ANC program, so y'all come see him there. Y'all just don't disturb him, ask him about spoon because y'all know his position on spoon. That's all I wanted to say. Since I protect you want me to protect you. Your bar go in.
But you see the thing, there will be
No,
pictures.
That in the
There
show.
will be pictures, right?
But Dr. Richardson, I want to say, I wish you guys luck
right?
at the
If you don't see
ANC
the
house.
picture, so I don't go out there.
Dr. Peabody, thank you very much. And I know you guys getting ready to go to Minnesota. Kev Hassan, thank you. James Gilde Flomo, as always, it's good to see you. Yekezi, thank you very much for producing. To all of our followers, we want to say thank you. Join us again tomorrow. We have Honorable Yeka Koruba to be our guest, and we'll have a wonderful show. Till we meet again, may God bless you, may God keep you, and may God bless Liberia. Have a good night.
And your boy Friday the Southern Band, Charges on the beat.
Okay, so folks, that's it. That's it for the Spoon Talk tonight. Join the team tomorrow. Join the CEO and his team of panelists on tomorrow. Like you heard him say, Honorable Yeka Koluba of District number 10 will be the guest. My name is Yekezi Zobel. I've been here as your producer, and thanks to all of you, James. Good night.
Morovia.